Welcome back to this week's edition of Points in the Paint. I'm Alyssa Charlston, now with head men's basketball coach Don Verlin. Coach, you returned from a Montana road trip with a huge win over Missoula. At Missoula, you end their home game or their 7-game win streak, and the coach after the game was saying that your defense forced them to take shots they didn't want to take. They took 33s. How do you motivate them to play 40 minutes of defense?
Well, I think it's a year-long thing. We've been working like crazy on our defensive fundamentals and our defensive skills, and we knew that was a key to beating Montana is to go in and make them shoot a lot of contested shots. And like you said, they shot up 33s, and I thought most of them were contested. So it was an excellent job on our team as far as our defensive intensity of that game.
And you have Sac State coming in here on Thursday. They're kind of middle of the pack pretty much everywhere statistically, but what stands out about them that you guys will need to watch out for?
Well, they can really score their ball. They're really good in transition. They can really shoot it from behind the arc. They're athletic. They've got a couple good big inside guys that can really play. So obviously we're going to have to do a good job defensively against them also.
And a MSU game, we can obviously tell you're going without your leading scorers, Perrion and Vic. What's the status on Vic Sanders?
Well, Vic's going to be out, it looks like, 3 to 7 weeks. He broke his hand on Friday night, slipped on some ice in Bozeman there. And so, only time will tell how long it's going to be.
Treacherous winters down there in Montana.
Exactly. Those icy conditions and just an unfortunate situation.
Well, despite that, you obviously had guys that weren't afraid to step up in that game against Montana State. Dealing with that kind of adversity, how do you guys move forward?
Well, you can't dwell on what you don't have. You got to take that next step. And all those guys are on scholarship. They all came here to play basketball. So now it's time for somebody else to play.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for taking the time. We appreciate it as always, and good luck this week.
Thank you.
You can catch the men's team at home this Thursday and Saturday at 7. They're taking on Sac State and Portland State. And remember, you can catch all Vandal news on govandals.com and on Facebook by searching Idaho Vandals. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Points in the Paint, and we'll be back next week.